Hello. I'm Howard Phillips Lovecraft, and I do hope you'll forgive some of the irregularities in today's episode, but my voice isn't quite feeling itself, and as such, I've had to have my associate, Mr. Kessler, accommodate by bringing the camera a bit closer than usual. Although, Mr. Kessler, you don't quite seem yourself either. Your whole outfit is rather... Are you always dressed like this? Am I just seeing it because we're so close? Can you fix it? Suppose we don't really have time for that. Well, I'll just try to ignore it. Today's question comes... No, it's going to bother me here. Let me just... There we go. I can multitask. I'm just going to take care of a few things. Just make sure everything's straightened up on them. All right. Today's question comes from Evan, who wants to know what I think of the phenomenon known as the autonomous sensory meridian response. This is a relatively newly understood phenomenon, which is, well, creating quite a bit of stir. It has to do with there being a certain set response to audiovisual stimuli that creates a somewhat tingling sensation in certain people. And apparently, unbeknownst to us, we have on occasion triggered some of these responses in our viewers, completely unintentionally, I assure you. How are your buttons done like this? Come here. But it turns out, though, there's an entire cottage industry dedicated to catering to people who like having this done intentionally. Indeed, there's whole channels and videos where people are being whispered to quietly while getting their nails done or their hair did. And, well, it's a bit of a controversy. People don't know if it's unsavory or if there's some illicit quality to it. Personally, I think that all entertainment really comes down to the brain, all pleasure, really. And we know so little about this organ, and we are just chemical creatures when it comes down to it. And as such, there's no real difference between the pleasure one gets from viewing a sunset or hearing a soothing song or reading a good book or watching an attractive stranger give you a cranial nerve exam. Speaking of, Mr. Kessler, you have been rolling your eyes non-stop since we started this. Are you all right here? Take a look. Just keep your eyes. There we go. All right, you seem fine. The point is, life is short and largely unpleasant. Take what pleasure you can find. That's my advice. Oh, I had this on backwards of all. There we go. There we go. Well, as always, I'm Howard Phillips Lovecraft. Thank you. I feel dirty.